Hey, how's it going? My name is Jackie Fish and welcome back to Total War 1942, the Rome Total War modification set in World War II. It's kind of crazy to say that because, you know, this is such a weird era, but nonetheless we are back in the game and it has recently received an update. I think the overall UI has been much cleaned up. Now it's just very simple to dive straight into the game, dive into the campaigns and mess around with all the different factions. I think the mod is doing a great job of constantly updating it, and hopefully you guys are enjoying it. I was also thinking about doing maybe like a mini campaign where we try and launch a successful D-Day into Europe, or maybe we try and invade Britain as Germany. Just let me know what you guys think in the comments down below if you would like to see that. It would just be like a mini campaign, it'd be like a one episode thing where we try and complete an objective, but just let me know, drop a like, drop a comment down below. But for today we have something a little bit interesting. We are going to be diving into the Battle of Midway, obviously a crucial turning point in the battle for the Pacific. And we are going to be commanding the US forces. So as you can see with the background right now, Naval Battles are actually in the game. I've messed around with them and they are a little bit finicky, but I mean, what do you really expect when you're playing naval, World War II naval ship combat in Rome Total War 1, which came out in like 2003 or whenever it did come out? You know, you kind of have to expect it's going to be a little bit janky here and there, but still extremely fun nonetheless. So I was thinking about who to play, whether I play as the Japanese or the Americans. I mean, I don't really know what we're going to, I don't know what we're going to achieve here. We're probably going to get ruined either one we play just because the AI is going to bombard the ever-living crap out of me. Obviously, the AI's flagship is the Yamamoto, which is a pretty goddamn heavy battleship. And then we have the Iowa-class battleship right here as well. So, yeah, let's just jump in as the Americans and see what we can get done. And I'll try and explain to you guys a few things about the naval battles. And there's a few things you maybe have to try and do to make your experience playing them a little bit more enjoyable. I found a few things that are really useful when fighting these battles, like how to move your ships around, as well as you know, the best way to kind of just push on the enemy. But it's crazy the work that's gone into this mod, and having all these awesome ship designs going around the sea is kind of crazy. I mean, I never expected to see this as a goddamn battlefield with, you know, with our flagships right here. I mean, just look at that bad boy. It looks insane as it goes down to the commander. We're going to have a speech, I wonder? Doesn't sound like it, no. Okay, cool. We can skip this then. We can skip this. Let's just jump into the battle. You can see our commander right there. I am actually going to pause it though because I want to take a look at a few of these ships really quickly. Okay, so I totally didn't have the controls the wrong way around on my keyboard. I'm not sure if any of you guys who have played this mod feel me, but yeah, a lot of the time the keys are automatically bind to arrow keys back in the good old days where all strategy games just have the arrow keys for some reason. So let's take a look at a few of our bad boys. You can see the Japanese Navy in the distance, and I love the big flags. That's so awesome. That's really cool, and obviously they get smaller the closer you get to them, but that's a really nice design to have these huge scale naval engagements. I'm a huge fan of that. That's absolutely awesome. But yeah, let's take a look at a few of our ships that we have at our disposal. So we have obviously the Iowa right here. I mean look at these big guns right here, ready to pound away at the enemy. You can see the entire deck as well. Very cool. I wonder if they can get aircraft carriers working in this mod. I mean, they have planes, right? So it kind of would make sense if they did add in something along those lines. We obviously have some of our smaller ships right here, the New Mexico. And I think we have a few kind of just straight up frontal ships which we're going to throw in. Which are they named? Just some USS Chesters. That's all cool with us. Do we have any other things? Set unit formation? Not sure quite what that does. And then we have the New Orleans as well. So that is going to be our USS Navy. We are obviously very much outgunned right now, but hopefully it won't come back to bite us too hard. The bat's power is pretty even. I guess what we're going to want to do straight off the bat is, I mean, they're going to come just diving towards me, right? They have much heavier ships. The Yamamoto is going to be very deadly. We can't see any of their name ships, unfortunately. But yeah, these bad boys are going to come flying at me. And then we obviously have to be very careful with this bad boy. So I think my strategy is going to be to try and sink all the smaller ships more than anything else. And then we'll go from there. So one of the things I've definitely noticed is that like the movement is quite hard to take control of, just because obviously we're at sea. It's kind of weird, and there's a few things you can do. I've definitely found that like going to where you want to move and then just dragging, right clicking and dragging seems to really help you out a lot more. It kind of successfully, you know, allows you to move your ships a bit more. Unfortunately as well, the camera is really zoomed in. I'm not sure if there's like a better way to change that whatsoever. Hopefully there is, because, yeah, I definitely would like to be able to change that. If there's like a debug mode and anyone knows it, do let me know. But here we go. The music is pumping up. I am so hyped to this. Look at our ships moving. Are we in range yet? I'm not sure. It's unfortunate as well that we don't have like a slow motion mode for this because I'm gonna have to keep on like pausing it, because I don't want to have my you know, I don't want to get outgunned. I guess we can just play and I'll just do it. It's not that much of a big deal. But just the ships move very fast. I wouldn't actually mind maybe the ships moving a little bit slower. I think that'd be really cool to have slower naval combat. I don't know if it's possible to have that. So let's just move them ships up. We have a few there. Oh, our guns are turning. Look at this. We're about to go ahead and give them... Oh, baby, that has to be the thumbnail for the video right there. Oh, that looks amazing with the ship like so. Oh, baby, that's what we're talking about. Yeah, definitely. The guns are ready to shoot. So the guns shoot, basically. I'm not sure if we're in range with any other guns. I mean, our Chesters are... very small. They only have a few kind of tanker guns on them. There you go. We're unleashing hell. First volley off onto one of the Japanese Empire ships. The Yamamoto, though, is going to be returning fire on our smaller ships. And it gets sunk straight away. This is why I'm going to have to pause it. I know it's probably not going to be the most enjoyable to watch, but we will try our best. And obviously you can tell like these are going to be finicky stuff, but you know, you just have to kind of, you know, progress with it, and I'm sure the model will just continue to develop it. Okay, so we've got 3 ships here. Let's try and sink one of their ships like so. So let's take these 2 ships and we'll bring them around, because these are 2 of our heavier ships as well, right? So let's bring them round onto the left flank, and then they can hammer away at like this smaller ship. And we'll have our other big ship as well. What is this? The New Mexico as well. So we'll take the New Orleans off on the far right flank, try and draw fire because it's heavier, and then this ship can like, yeah, make its way over here. And we'll tell everyone just to walk as well. Okay, let's do that. So everyone should like jump into position. Yeah, you can see the ships moving around. And if we can, I guess, yeah, trying to take out this side ship would be nice. You can see some of the cannons going in. I might just get absolutely slaughtered in this battle, though. I mean, look at these Japanese ships, man. Yeah, another one of our smaller ships going down. Both of our frontline picket ships have just been absolutely demolished. But we have caught the Japanese kind of dead in the water. Yes, sinking one of their battleships. Perfect. I want to keep my ships moving, though, if I can. Yeah, I think something that would be very beneficial to this like kind of like game is, okay, I'm just going to pause it, is slowing down the movement of the ships, because if the ships are moving slowly, it makes it much easier to go ahead and just kind of direct where you want to go, because like right now I can't tell the ship to go here because I guess it's just the way of the pathfinding, so I have to kind of find a bit where this green is and then just do it. But I mean, it's a small price to pay, right? A small price to pay. Oh my god, our ship is getting absolutely pounded right now. We need some more support over here like now. Yeah, oh my god, we're going to lose the New Orleans. Or the Iowa, sorry. Yeah, the Iowa is going to get absolutely smashed. Let's try and just, like, get some distance on them so their shots aren't going to be as clear. These ships are going in, like, picket style right now. Yeah, just pound that away. You come around here. Try and, like, cut them in half. Oh my god, no. Look at... No! The New Orleans has been sunk! That is hilarious. No, yeah, we've just been completely outgunned here. It's very hard for any, like, form of tactics, honestly. We still got our 2 ships here, though. We'll try and bring them around. Because, I mean, right now, basically all their ships are trained on mine. So if we just kind of come around the side, I guess we can try and sink the Yamamoto. We've been sinking quite a large amount of the Japanese Navy, though. They honestly don't have many ships left. We'll just try and get a volley in. Maybe come like, oh my god, you guys ramming speed? Ramming speed, boys! I mean, was it? Okay, I think I'm maybe mistaking the Battle of Midway for another famous American Pacific naval battle where one of their ships did actually end up ramming. Maybe it wasn't the Yamamoto, but it was another big Japanese battleship. I feel like it was like maybe it was like a canal somewhere. Maybe near the Philippines. We're actually coming very close to winning this battle though. And again, we'll just zoom in and take a look at the glorious US ships here. Oh no, no. So we only have one big ship left. Let's try and keep it moving though to make us harder to hit, obviously. Let's go over here. Perfect. Okay, so we just have, what is this, our New Mexico? Yeah, we just have one of our New Mexicos left. Trying its best to take on 3 heavily armored Japanese battleships. Well, it's like one big battleship, probably one cruiser. And maybe like a destroyer, that looks like. Yeah, we destroyed the destroyer. We just need to make sure we keep on. We need to get distance, honestly. We need to get some distance off on the enemy. They just have a Congo and also, obviously, the Yamamoto as well. I'd love to be able to take down that Yamamoto if we are. I mean, we're in range and we are bombarding it heavily with our guns. But obviously, we are just so outgunned. Yeah, there you go. We're going down. I mean, overall, considering how outgunned we were at the beginning of that battle, I am not too goddamn disappointed with how well our Navy performed. I mean, Chester did lose every ship, and, you know, I mean, we like to think that maybe a few of them went back to port to rearmor and not everything got sunk. But I guess because, I mean, hopefully we put the Yamamoto out of action for a couple months as they're going back to repair and stuff. We can take a look at who really racked up. So the Iowa did get 7 kills overall. I think that's like a ship and a half. So that's not too bad. This New Mexico, I think, sunk for most as well, which is not too bad at all. So quickly, let's just go ahead and I want to show you guys the other battles that we could do as well. This is going to be a short video. I've just got back from holiday, so I don't want to make it too long. But let's, yeah, there's a few... pretty cool. Yeah, so you can have the Denmark Straits battle between, I think, the Bismarck, right? Yeah, you have the Bismarck, and I think you have the HMS Hood as well on the British side. You have the HMS Hood and the Prince of Wales as well. I'm pretty sure the Prince of Wales got sunk in this naval battle. This was like one of the first naval engagements, you know, out there. And you obviously have this other one as well, one of the later ones, which is pretty cool. Obviously, as they push into the Mediterranean, you could actually have the AI helping you out, and you have some pretty big, you know, Italian ships here as well. So, I mean, that's going to be it for the video. There's a few more of the historical naval battles we could do. I'd love for the modder to add in maybe a bit more slower paced naval combat, because right now it's taking a while to like move your ships around. So it'd just be really cool if you could just like slow down the pace of the ships, maybe slow down the firing a little bit. That'd be really dope, and I think you could actually have so much fun. And maybe like increasing the range of engagement so that guns can shoot a lot further away, but maybe they're just really inaccurate. I think as well, if you guys want to see more of this, we're probably going to do like trying to do a successful D-Day, but I also just want to get like an entire army of Katyusha rockets and just unload them onto you know, a German advance or something, and just see how that pans out. But let me know if you guys want to see more. There's so many more things being added to this mod. You can take a quick look as well at custom battles if you guys want to see it. There's a few like defensive positions right there. You have a pretty nice defensive wall right there, and a bunch of really cool maps. And the maps are very big as well, which I think definitely suits this. I think you need big maps in this mod. But as you can see, there's like a ton more units being added, guns and aircraft and tanks and everything. You know, every second. I mean, the Germans, I think, have just an absolutely insane roster. If we take a look at that really quickly, we'll take a look at the USSR and Germany. So yeah, the Russians have a lot of vehicles, a lot of tanks. You have T-34s, IS-3s, a bunch of artillery trucks, obviously the Katyusha rockets, which is pretty insane. And obviously the Germans, I mean, look at that German roster right there. You have some like lowly Panzer IVs, you have the Tigers, you have some huge artillery guns, you know, which are just going to absolutely annihilate. You also have some cool like foreign troops as well. I think Britain has a bunch, at least in the campaign as well, that you can pick up. You even have some really cool Waffen SS as well. Well, they're not cool, but you know what I mean, the elite units, and obviously some good planes as well. So yes, if you guys enjoyed this, drop a like and a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.